with the brood, taking it in. They've got their Christmas card done right there.
You know, we saw that picture of the coach Scaloni crying. And, you know, this is a guy that played with Messi, that understood Messi, that set Messi up. And ultimately, I think those tears were for the burden being lifted from him and these players.
Sense now, I think, setting in with Messi of joy. But it did feel like relief, finally. Nobody can ever understand the amount of pressure he felt for his country.
That's a nice little thing to say, yeah, but that's not on the table anymore about not winning the World Cup. I did the exact same thing, ultimately, that Diego Maradona did. We can go back and forth about who you like more, but if you're talking about ultimately you have to win a World Cup, this man has had his moment. And so that debate and that conversation, that evergreen conversation that we have about who the GOAT is, and yes, Rob Stone, there should only be one GOAT when it comes to it. There's a lot of people that look at that guy right there. Maybe even before the game, they didn't need it. But after the game, they have it in their pocket to play, and that is a trump card.
So you know what he did today, Lex, that we haven't seen in the tournament is what we just showed in the highlight is some of that defending and that dirty work. And you knew how much it meant to him. His demeanor throughout the tournament, the way he was with opponents and coaches, and he had a little nasty edge to him. You could tell how much it meant to him. But I will just say, first, I love that he scored with his right foot because you very rarely see him do that. He's a special player. When we for us, you're older, Lex. You saw it live probably. But for us, when we were young, we used to put a VHS tape in and we would watch Maradona play. And it looked like he was playing athletically and psychologically so much faster than everyone else. And when you watch the highlights of Messi, and this is against elite athletes today, he's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. He's playing at a whole different speed than everyone else.
But what is so impressive is at 35, doing that with the speed of everybody. And he did it throughout the whole tournament, all the minutes that he played.
Yep.
And what an impact he made, especially when it mattered the most in the knockout games. I mean, he carried this team on his back. He did have the supporting cast that we talked about in terms of